Capoteri.
Caparellery. Capo. Caterpillar.
Cap. Flowing action.
So I just wanted to do a quick episode, just a quick video, just tidbits and stuff like that before I move on to the next series of videos where we go through the Corsair, and that's going to take a while. So I'm doing a model really quick right here. It's the Cromwell tank. And I just decided, well, let's do something really quick for myself, for private, just taking a break from the videos, doing all those weird videos and shooting and cutting and editing stuff. So I figured I'd just do something like this, a quick video just to catch everyone up what's going on and stuff. So if you haven't already, I'm going to do some shout-outs. I'm going to Model Man Tom. If you haven't checked him out yet, go check him out. Really cool guy. He does a lot of really detailed videos on the models he's working on. I believe he's still working on the Jupiter 2. Shout out to Bad Grendels. Check out his channel. It's Bad Grendels. And right now he has videos up about his computer stuff, so don't think you went to the wrong place. He was building a new computer. He put up videos for it. It's really cool too. So check out his channel. He did a lot of cool modeling videos too. The other person is Bill, Terrainaholic. If you haven't seen him yet, go check him out. He does terrains for wargaming, but you gotta check it out because if you do dioramas for your models, you'll learn a lot from him. So and and he's really interesting to listen to too. So check him out. Well, anyways, other than that, check out this week on SMA. It's called the Man Cave. We talk about man caves and stuff. So if you haven't already, head over there, join in on the conversation, and some other really cool things that's going on which you haven't known. There's an unofficial build by Jingles that started over at SMA. It's the Macross group build. So if you're into Macross, check it out. Whenever I get my my model, or wherever I decide to do for that group build, I'll be jumping in on that too. And yeah, I mean, there's other things too. Oh, yeah, the other group builds, World of Modern Warfare. If you like Modern Warfare or do Modern Warfare type of models, jump in on that. Could use for more people on that. I mean, I already got some interest in that, so it'd be nice to get really, a lot more people in the group build. What's really seemed to be taken off is the sci-fi movie and TV scenes. And a lot of people are talking about that. I've already talked about my entry, which is going to be a diorama of the Battle of Sector 001 from Star Trek. It's actually a scene from First Contact, the movie. So anyways, just an update on that. Let me put this aside here. It's going to be at the scale of 1 to 2,500. So in parlance, the models will be a little small. Like, here's the Enterprise E. It's going to be one of the ships in the battle itself. And I'm trying to collect as many of the ships as I can. So other than the Star Trek, other than the Enterprise E, got the Defiant. Okay, it's a resin kit. It's like little, it's tiny. Look at this thing. It's a little bigger, just a little bigger than a quarter. This thing is small. So these 1/2500 scale kits are pretty small compared, to some of the models I have been working on. And if you put them side by side, this thing is about 10.5 inches when built, the Enterprise E. So you put that aside, in the Enterprise. It's really funny to see the scale of these models, of these ships, the actual size, how small the Defiant is compared to, the Enterprise, because, when you're watching the show, you can't really tell how big they really are because all the CGI and stuff put them right next together, angled in a way where you can't really tell. Got the Oberth class ship, and there was about, 3 or 4 of them you saw flying around in the scene there. And we'll go ahead and purchase a couple more of these. These are small, really easy to build. Just a matter of painting them. but I should be used to it doing Warhammer stuff. So I got the Defiant class, the Oberth class. I also went and got in the Saber class ship. And this one's a little bigger than Defiant. Right here. Just a tad about double the size. And this is a really cool Saber class. I'm going to get another one of these. I have a Reliant on the way, which I'm going to scrap, or which I'm going to modify into the Soyuz class because the USS Bozeman was in that battle, so I wanted to do a USS Bozeman. It's one of the ships from my favorite episodes of Next Gen. So okay, Saber class here. One thing I'm gonna get a couple more of these. I have planned to get also probably a couple of I'm thinking one Norway class, which is bigger than the Saber but smaller than the Enterprise E, so it's about maybe I believe 7 inches. So we'll have one of those in there, Norway class, and then I believe what's the other class ship I wanted to get? I was in the fights. Well, I was in one of the scenes. That's one of the other middle-sized ships between E, the Enterprise E, and the Saber class here. I've been trying to find steam runners, but they don't have those anymore. They don't make the resin kits. So maybe if I keep looking at eBay, something will pop up. So we have Saber class, Oberth class, Defiant, the Defiant class, the Solvent class, the Enterprise E. And we get a Norway class. Akira class. There we go. The Akira class ship. Now there's a couple in there. I might get 2 of those instead. I was going to go with one of the Akira classes and one of the Norway classes. But I really like the Akira class. Those are really cool looking ships. So I might get 2 of those. If I could find a Nebula class ship, then it'll be a Nebula, Norway, and Akira class. And they were all in those battles. Of course, I can't fit every single ship that you saw in there, but I'm gonna get enough of it, so it looks like it's gonna be a big battle. Look, I planned out the diorama. It's gonna be like maybe, what is it, 3.5 feet by 3.5 feet. It's gonna be a little longer. Come out the table about this much all the way to the end, about that much here. So it's gonna be a big diorama. I have the ships flying around, and the Borg cube now. There's going to be 3 depictions of the scene I could choose from. One is when Worf orders the suicide run because the Defiant's pretty much dead in the water, so he orders ramming speed, and then the Enterprise comes up, and then blocks the shot from destroying the Defiant, and they beam him off the Defiant. So there's a shot of pretend this is the Borg cube right here, so. There's this Defiant flying right here, and then here comes the Enterprise coming up, blocking the shot. Have one of those going maybe, and then all the ships fighting in the other areas. The other depiction of the scene is having the Borg cube. This is when Captain Picard orders all fire to be fired on a certain coordinate, where Data says, it doesn't seem to be a significant part of the system, but he says, trust me, and then he orders the whole fleet to fire in that. That's what explodes the cube. So, here's the cube probably floating off the diorama and having all the ships coming into that coordinate, which was one of the sides at the bottom that they shot at. And the third scene I was planning to pick is when the cube actually blows up and the sphere comes out of it, and then all the ships are doing its turnaround after the attack run. So I think I'm going to do that one because that'd be kind of fun, blowing up a Borg cube and then having a sphere coming out and have all those ships run away and maybe one of the ships getting caught. Because if you watch the movie, one of the ships turned around, didn't make it. They just got caught. I think it was one of the steam running classes. But anyways, the only drawback about this entry that I'm doing here is that I can't find any steam running class ships. So maybe I'll just grab some Saber class ships and modify it. But the problem is I was looking at those between the 2 details between the 2 ships. Even though the whole structure is kind of alike, they have the saucer section, and then the nacelles come out either on the sides for the Saber class. On the steam run, they're in the back, right? And then in the back, in the cells, they also have another bridge between the two nacelles towards the back of the cell. The major difference there between the Saber class and the Steam Runner class. So that's going to be tough to convert because not only that, the disc is also different. It's also built differently, you know. So I don't know. I'll figure it out. Maybe I don't put any Steam Runner classes there. Maybe I'll just scratch build them. Never know, right? But anyways, it's looking like I better go now. So anyways, thanks for watching, and that's the latest updates, I guess. Thank you for listening to me babble. We'll see you in the next episode where we start building the Corsair.